Hello guys and welcome to Should I Play This? Today we're going to play Call of Juarez, and that's a first-person shooter set in the old American West. It's also available on PS3 and Xbox as a downloadable game. This one is the PC version on Steam, and I'll play it at the max settings. So let's get into the game and see what it plays like. We'll play it on normal.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed it.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
So as you can tell, the main protagonist here is Silas, and he's telling the story. And he said that he met Billy the Kid, and we'll see how that works out.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
So now I have the control of Silas Greaves.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
So this is the skill menu, and I have one skill point that I can spend here. So I think I'll go with the Gunslinger, which is the medium range. Ranger is the long distance sharpshooter, and Trevor is the close quarters fighter with shotguns and stuff like that. So I'll just put a point in Gunslinger. Dual wield revolvers. Grab 2 revolvers and give them hell. When you carry a revolver, you can press wheel up or free to dual wield. We'll do that. Let's go with that for now.
Pat, you need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those 2 morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
So they mentioned Pat, that must be Pat Garrett, that is the lawman that eventually killed Billy the Kid. Let's take care of his guys here.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
Easy enough. You earn experience by killing enemies. You need it for leveling up and gaining extra abilities. Sure enough.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
So I have to.
So that's just what I did.
I have to press Q here, and I'll enter slow mode where I can aim a lot better. It's a little bit like bullet time from Max Payne.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
A lot of cowboys here. Apparently I have to aim, or it's pretty hard to hit if I don't zoom in. So Billy the Kid was known for killing 21 people through the legend. I think I'm almost even with him already in the first few minutes of this game. So Silas must be quite the bounty hunter.
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
You can avoid lethal shots only when your sense of death is fully charged. Avoid the bullets using A or D to dodge right. Alright. So dodge right here. You have to take out the guy up there with a long shot. So it can be a little bit hard to spot where the enemy is. There's the guy there, I think. Because the graphics are very
Luckily, these
cartoonish.
shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Stop aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
According to the legend, Billy the Kid was holed up in a house, an abandoned house with his gang, when Pat Garrett found him and arrested him the first time. I use Q
I cut their numbers
so I
in
can
half,
see them better because they
but
turn
that
red.
just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Okay. Soon, but I can't see them.
they made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I passed Dirty Dave.
I shouldn't shoot Dirty Dave, apparently.
And upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
So here's Billy.
Hey, you like that?
So you might remember Billy the Kid from such movies as Young Guns.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
In the movies, Billy's favorite line was, "I'll make you famous," before he shot people. That was a good movie line.
Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just...
So let's go ahead and make all of these cowboys around this house famous. That's the first one. Billy the Kid actually started out as a horse thief and cattle thief before he gained
That's
notoriety.
why Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
The barrels here can blow up apparently. You do that more. Press Q so I can see this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Q is very helpful because it lights them up, so I can aim. Frankly, it's a bit difficult when you start to see where they are. I'm going to take cover and regain some health. There's a lot of guys down there.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention."
So I should go get the horses when the house is taking heavy gunfire. Sounds like a job I can do. Let me just find the exit. That's not good.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing me.
Yeah, he better be.
Man, this guy has 9 lives. Would he drop already?
Please, call me Silas, man.
Just walk up to him and shoot him.
Where was I? You come out and I will.
This guy's hiding behind a door.
Shoot, I dare you.
Now we're building
You were heading for the barn.
6 shooters. Like a boss.
Gonna cut you, boy.
Press F to melee.
Making my way past the passive of fallen foes. That's it for you.
I think I must have broken Billy the Kid's killing streak by 50 lawmen by now, at least.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
It won't be long before Silas Greaves is the name on all the wanted posters.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
So Pat Garrett actually arrested Billy the Kid before he eventually shot him. Billy escaped from the prison, killing 2 guards. And then Pat Garrett was tasked with finding him again. And he eventually found him and he shot him at a friend of Billy's house, where he was talking to Billy's friend, and Billy came into the room and said, "Who is that?" And it was dark, and Pat Garrett shot him. So let's see if Pat's in here.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Proud, handsome, and ham-handed. Yes, Pat. I guess he packs a punch. So I wonder if we have to fight him.
Challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Keep your enemy in focus. Oh, using the mouse. So how do I do that? Oh, so I move the reticle with the mouse, and I have to keep it on Pat at all times. Like this. When your opponent reaches for their gun, press mouse 1 to draw your weapon, aim with mouse, and then shoot with mouse 1. I'm not going to wait for him to go for his weapon. Gonna do it now.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Here we go, running away like it's Grand Theft
Step
Auto.
inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
And that got us started in Call of Juarez Gunslinger. And we'll see what happens next in the next Let's Play. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to watch the next episode. Catch you guys later.